Ancient Egypt is undeniably one of the most fascinating and engaging eras in human history, with its enormous pyramids, incredible sarcophagi, and even cryptic and unexplained hieroglyphics. So much remains unexplained, yet there are so many artifacts from this largely forgotten era. They are fascinating to explore and make a person curious about what is there in them. As the pyramids have been a great part of Egypt's history, let's get to know what the scientists found out this time. Are you ready to get inside it? Let's go. Scientists have uncovered a Roman stamp that they're calling extremely unusual. Aswan is a historically significant city on the Nile, and archaeologist Dr. Martina Bardanova made the find there. The first female monarch of Egypt, Hatshepsut, was subject of her investigation, and she was leading a Spanish research team that uncovered her unopened tomb in the cliffs. The documentary Secrets of Egypt's Valley of the Kings, broadcast on Channel 4, detailed the extraordinary progress made by experts amid perilous conditions as they carefully dug the tomb's exterior before breaking in. It was explained to us that Martina had discovered a casket that had been protected from thieves. A Saharan sandstorm is approaching from the south, but first she must reach the tomb. The 200 meters to the gravesite are a struggle as the sandstorm grows worse. The team may now cautiously open the terracotta casket inside the tomb. During their excavations in Egypt, scientists discovered a very peculiar mummy. In Aswan, a tomb has been discovered. After over 4,000 years, they're about to find out if anything has survived. The expert seemed frightened by the sight of the casket as she tried to remove it. "Be careful," she cautioned, "since despite its heft, it appears terrifying. It's like something out of a horror film. If the mummy starts to move, I'm going to get out of here as quickly as I can." "It's not actually a mummy. It was just put there, but not neatly bandaged, and it looks awful," she said. Some old lady's bones were discovered. More specialists were consulted in the series in order to further comprehend the discovery. "There is no mummy in the ceramic tomb, just a skeleton wrapped in black cloth," it continued. Dr. Miguel CECILIO Botella Lopez, a renowned bone specialist, has arrived to examine the remains. They are curious about the deceased's identity and final preparations. Dr. Botella removed the bandages and told the team that they had found a female patient. His next comment was, "I'm sure it's a woman. I don't know exactly how old he is, but he's older than 70. Frightened by the discovery, one of the archaeologists had to leave the site. Given that people in ancient Egypt often do not live to a ripe old age, his estimate left the crew scratching their heads. Since newborn mortality rates were extremely high due to infection concerns, the average lifespan was relatively short. Those who made it past childhood, however, enjoyed a somewhat extended lifespan. The average life expectancy was around 25 years, but much more women died in childbirth," Dr. Bardanova added in 2019. "I don't want to say that I'm astonished when you have someone who's over 70, but it's wonderful to know. It's nice to get someone who is truly old," he said. In spite of his notoriety as one of Egypt's most well-known pharaohs, Tutankhamun is thought to have died at the young age of 18. There are not many written and visual archives since human remains are employed as primary sources for determining age and life expectancy. The age of the deceased is sometimes included in the inscription on the mummy label. The term aged is occasionally used in court records, which is secondary evidence of aging. Older persons who could no longer work were considered seniors in ancient Egypt. The Egyptian texts show that regard for the elderly was a cultural norm, although the elderly held no particular status in Egyptian society. That's about it for this video. We'll be right back with more. Please do like this video and subscribe to our channel if you find such videos fascinating, as this is the channel for you.